If you're just joining us, we've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
Jesse Winker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Three and 0. Here it is. Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 2 for 12. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that misses for ball 1. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Aristides Aquino waits on deck. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. None left for Cincinnati. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, in the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. From the stretch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Molly has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped up. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Rizzo stands at first with 1 out. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Three-two pitch. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Now batting, second baseman, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line hard. Foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, David Bodie, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. In now for the Reds, Rowdy Tellez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Tucker Barnhart will be next. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher,
Joey Votto will get the call to pinch hit here. They'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Votto.
Kyle Ryan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Number 56.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Ryan.
A ball and no strikes. Schebler on second. Barnhart at first. 1 gone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in, number 17. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Amir Garrett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Garcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Low for ball 1. Garrett offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Suarez is up with it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Almora with an even count, 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Javier Baez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Brandon Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 20.
Garcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing second base, number 16.
Now in the box, Freddie Galvis, lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Kinsler, a Nevada native. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. Galvis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They're down 4. It's 7-3. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the Year. MVP.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
1-1 the count now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Jason Hayward.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Hayward carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro.
Leading off the inning, Aristides Aquino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Another try at 2-2, and he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. Here it comes.
Number 45,
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swinging a looper to left. Bryant moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tellez over at second. Barnhart is over at first with one away. 3-1 to him now. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 7-4. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26.
Martin Maldonado is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Grounded to short. Galvis has it. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number
in now, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. At the plate, Garcia.
Number 16.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. Schebler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Freddie Galvis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The Reds down to their last strike. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
7-4 the final finish today. The Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Yu Darvish records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Anthony DeSclafani was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.